I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
In 5, 4, 3...
Alright, hello everyone and welcome to round 10 of season 5 with W2W Racing, proudly supported by Track Racer. Tonight in the commentary box we've got myself and Fine Moves.
Hello everyone.
Also going to be bringing you the visuals. There's only a two-man show tonight.
Yeah, sorry about the tech difficulties boys, but we're now live and we're halfway through quali.
Yes, that's right. You're joining us midway through quali, so the times are starting to roll in now. We have Dale on the provisional pole after the first lap. A lot of people will get 3 hot laps around here, just because 5-minute session with a minute 30 laps does allow for up to 4 laps if you get out the pits early. So we're likely to see that change, although a 1:30.8 is a very good bank time there. Ozsol Reaper slotting in second after his lap, Up You Baby in third, Suit Lad fourth, Luminous fifth. Only 11 showings today. For those that aren't aware, we are at Interlagos. We'll be doing a 10-lap sprint race to start with based on qualifying orders, and then a 19-lap reverse grid.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I'm loving that luminous livery, BMW.
Yeah, it's like a chrome or shiny silver.
Looking
it's
good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, actually.
So I'm not sure what the... Yeah, go on.
Oh, I was just going to say, I'll just bring up the Division 3 leaderboards really quickly. This is going to be a close one between... we got Hustle and Smurf in this lobby, is that right?
No,
am I way off? Have I got the wrong lobby up?
We're both in the wrong lobby.
Are we? Whose lobby are we supposed to be in? We are in Warpath?
It says lobby C.
Alright, I hope we're... Anyway, we're with lobby C, apparently.
Of course, I can't find the lobbies tab. There it is. I need it.
Yeah, meanwhile, Dale Teeks has a 0.7 second advantage over everyone on qualifying with Soul Reaper. Well, that's it. Looks like quali's over.
Yeah, we're in the right lobby. Warpath is our host.
Okay.
We are missing Antichrist, though. He has not shown up for racing, as well as Gas and Greg by the looks of the RSVP list. Everyone else is here.
Do we have Smurf and Hammy in this lobby or not? Are they up in
No,
lobby B
they're
tonight?
lobby B. They're lobby B, yes.
Alrighty, well.
G'day everyone in the chat. Tank Master joining us after his roller coaster ride, and Piper there as well, always tuning in. Love your work, Piper. So quali is rounding out now. A few more just coming across the line in their hot lap. Looks like Dale has locked in his pole position with a huge advantage over second, which is Ozsol Reaper. Also got King Oscar in here third. Not a bad lap from him in the Jaguar there. McLaren looks like it's going to be pretty strong.
Yeah, this should be interesting. I wasn't sure about the McLarens on this track, but yeah, let's see how they go.
I think the straight's long enough that they can stretch their legs, but yeah, not sure how they're going to go through the middle sectors. Let's just see if Up You Baby there can sit in the slipstream and hang on. So we'll stay on board with Dale for the start. Probably going to be a bit of carnage into turn one. It's not the nicest series of corners, the centre S, to navigate too wide. Can be done, but requires a bit of leniency on both parties. Dale sweeps across the inside there. Outside, sorry, there's no contact. Everyone's pretty clean.
Nice clean first corner.
Yeah, love to see that. Can't win a race on the first corner, but you can certainly lose it. So everyone being very sensible, which is great. Not too many position changes. King Oscar down to 4th, Soul Reaper in 3rd. Up You Baby still holding on to 2nd. They've bridged a small gap, just over 7/10 there, 3rd. Luminous in that great BMW, slotting into 5th, followed by another BMW, it's a Lexus, sorry, of Suit Lad. Viking Racer in his FT1, holding 7th. Robwood in the Audi, Piano in the Audi. Warpath is separating the last two Audis in his Nissan. Nissan should be pretty good around here, I think.
Yeah, and back up front, Up Hugh's putting a little bit of pressure on Dale.
I was Soul keeping that gap about 7/10, just in the slipstream. Of course, after the update, slipstream's approximately 0.75 of a second, and then you've got a much higher slipstream within 0.3. So Up You Baby well in the slip of Dale there. They're going to look to work together and just break away, run their own race for 10 laps, and then if Up You Baby can save his tyres, he may be able to have a dig at the end.
Yeah, and let us know how the stream's looking on YouTube, guys. This is our first broadcast to YouTube. We've decided to switch over just because Twitch seems to delete your videos after a couple of weeks. So yeah, we just made the switch to YouTube.
Yeah, if anyone is new, has not tuned in to see a wheel-to-wheel race before, we'll post a link on the Discord.
There we go.
Shortly.
Just brought it up on screen.
Perfect. Yeah, so anyone can join. We're very open and accommodating to people of all skill brackets and abilities. This is Lobby C, so this is about the mid-range pack. We've got we go up to Lobby A for the faster guys, and sometimes even down to Lobby E, depending on the amount of RSVPs we get. So there's a slot for everyone. Everyone can find a place to have some battles with like-paced people.
There's a nice battle here for 4th.
Yes.
Yeah, King Oscar. Whoa.
Contact between Soul and Oscar there. Soul does redress it. He's now under pressure from Luminous though. Luminous getting a much better run out of that corner. Looks to have a small bit of overlap on the inside. It's two BMWs. Is Luminous going to send it up the inside? Will Soul Reaper be able to hold it off? No, Luminous sends it up there. Nicely done, very clean.
Beautiful.
Now he finds himself in 5th behind King Oscar in the Jag.
He's got a
great run out of the centre S as well. Luminous doing fantastic. They are losing a bit of time to Suit Lad up there in 3rd though. So they're going to have to sort this out and work together, or 4th is the best as they're going to get. Using all the road and then some. These boys are pushing hard, that's for sure. Suit Lad's been the real winner here though. Finds himself in 3rd with a bit of air either side, so he's got no pressure. 2.8 seconds back to King Oscar, and he's 1.5 off Up You. Up You's right on the back of Dale Teeks at the moment, practically gluing his front bar to Dale's in the McLaren.
Oh yeah.
He's got a bit of a run around the outside. It's going to be too hard to make that stick, so he's going to slot back in. He's just going to try and get himself within 3/10 of Dale here and have the slipstream for the whole length of the straight. He's got the run. Suit Lad's made up ground as well. He's only 9/10 back now. That little bit of fighting between Dale and Uphue's really cost him nearly a second there.
Here we go. He's making the move up. Uphue's got the move on the first corner.
He gets it done before the corner.
Beautiful. Oh, 4th position, here we go.
King Oscar defending against Luminous.
Yeah.
Oh, Luminous tried the undercut. He's got a bit of an overlap. He is going to have the outside for the next corner, though. It is possible to hold it round, but the next 3 corners, he's got the outside. I don't like his chances. Yeah, King Oscar just sweeps across, takes a position back. Luminous settles back in 5th. We've got Viking up to 6th now, so Viking's found his way around Ozsol Reaper in his BMW. Not sure what happened to Ozsol there. Lost a few positions and a bit of time. 3 Audis have found each other at the back as well in 8th, 9th and 10th. Warpath has dropped well off the pace and must have had an incident there, down in 11th, 23 seconds behind 10th. Not too sure what happened there. Happened last lap though, he had a 1 minute 57. Not the fastest lap around Interlagos, that's for sure.
Yeah, meanwhile, Uphue Baby's got a 1 second lead. He's out of, got Dale Teeks out of his slipstream.
Yeah, well, Uphue ripped ball, and Dale Teeks under massive pressure from Suit Lad right now as Suit Lad dives up the inside, takes the position cleanly, meets all his apexes. That's a fantastic move from Suit Lad. Dale finds himself from 1st to 3rd in 2 laps at the same corner. He's got 4.2 seconds back to Oscar though, so hopefully he's going to at least be able to consolidate 3rd.
Yeah, there's a good pack back from 4th to 7th.
King Oscar still leads him from 4th. Oh, he's just hit the wheel there. That's going to give Viking a good run. Chewing time out now. Viking actually got around Luminous. We missed that one too. So change of position for 5th. Luminous tucks into 6th now. Viking really moving through the field. He's got around Ozsol and Luminous in 2 laps, and he's right on the back of King Oscar now. Viking looking very racy. He wants that 4th and possibly a shot at 3rd. Dale's fallen well off the pace there. He must have hurt his tyres. I wouldn't be surprised if Dale pulls into the pits here. Tyres don't look too bad, but he does have another 5 laps to go, so they will be destroyed by the end of it.
Oh, Viking's got a good run out of this corner. I think he's going to get 4th position here down the straight.
He's got a very angry BMW behind him to worry about as well. Luminous got a fantastic run out. Oh, Luminous all the way out wide. Gives the fence a bit of a lick.
Oh, he's missing the slipstream here. Viking's missing his slipstream.
Oh, Luminous getting a penalty for running wide around what is not even a corner.
That's rough.
That is so. I wouldn't serve that, Luminous. That's not a shortcut penalty. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Luminous is looking so good there. He could have argued that one to the steward, so that was a big crap. He's gone wide, tapped a fence, and still got a penalty. That's
what's happened? So, did Uphue pit? He's back in 4th.
He has pit. He's got fresh boots on. Yes.
Gotcha.
Uphue Baby on the 1 stop. He finds himself 7.4 seconds off of the lead now, and in traffic. He does have the fresh rubber, so he should be able to get around them relatively quickly. But he's losing time to Suit Lad, and he's only going to have 4 laps to make it back after this. That's if he even gets around 3rd and 2nd here. Uphue Baby maybe making a slight error with the strategy call there. Suit Lad's tyres not looking too bad. He's got 6.8 seconds back to Oscar, and of course a clear track in front of him. I don't think we're going to see him pit. The overcut strategy would not work very well around here. It's either the undercut or the straight down the guts strategy. He does stay out for another lap. I think Uphue Baby is the only one of the pitters. Oh, Dale also pit. So Uphue and Dale jumped into the pits. The Audis didn't. Rob Widd did in the Audi, down in 10th there.
Yeah, well,
Up
this...
you, baby.
Oh.
Trying to get the run.
Yeah.
He should have the good run. He's driving just
Nice
round
work,
the
round the
outside of
outside.
Viking, using that fresh rubber.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's got the job done. He's 8 seconds off the lead, though. He's lost half a second on fresh tyres. Absolutely not what you want when you're trying to make a one-stop strategy work. Sometimes getting out in traffic can be beneficial because of the slipstream, but if they hold you up, it's all over.
He's got the tyres.
He's got the inside here, and he's got 7.9 seconds to find Suit Lad.
Nice work there. Up you, great one.
Suit Lad is going to have his hands full in the next couple of laps. Oh, Viking is off in 5th there. Viking just grabs a bit too much throttle and doesn't quite catch it. Sends him on
Let's
the
hit the
grass.
replay.
Replay.
Oh gosh, where are we? Viking 4. Oh, there it is. Camera didn't really quite pick it up, but yeah, he's just clipped the grass.
Yeah, it looks
And
like he was
back up in a second.
Yeah, it looks like he was just trying to turn away from making contact with whoever was on the outside there, and he's just picked up a bit too much throttle at the same time. It does happen. It's very easy to do, especially the camber changes at Interlagos.
And I'll just bring up the Facebook link there, guys, if anyone's interested in joining the Facebook page. Click away.
Yeah, we upload photos, and we might start doing some video up there as well.
Yeah, we'll try to stream this too.
Follow.
Yep, we'll try to get this streaming to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously by Season 6, so yeah, should be good.
Yep, this is round 10 of Season 5. We have 12 rounds this season, and then a small break while we basically conduct polls to set up Season 6. So approximately 5 to 6 weeks, we'll be bringing Season 6 coverage to you guys, which is going to be very exciting. The league constantly moves forward. We're very dynamic. It's a league voted on by the people racing. Back to the race though, Suit Lad maintains a 7-second advantage out in front. Up You Baby, who pit on lap 5, has the fresh rubber, is not making as much time up as he needs to be. He did get held up in traffic for a bit. He now has 2 laps to find 7 seconds. Dale Teeks, also pitting, has found his way around King Oscar, Sol Reaper and Luminous as well in that fresh-tired McLaren. King Oscar still in 4th, hasn't changed much all race. He's managed to hold off the defence from everyone on similar tyre age to him. Ozsol back up to 5th after Viking and Luminous both having a few incidents as well. Luminous 6th, followed by the first of the Audis driven by Piano Elephant. Another Audi of Heartstopper there, and a Viking who just dropped back from the battle for 4th to 9th after the incident we brought you before. Very unlucky for Viking. He showed great pace, but he is going to start near the front for the reverse grid. And with that pace he has, I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with if he can keep it clean on the black stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit of a battle for 6th. The closest 2 cars on track between Luminous and Piano there. Piano's tyres looking a lot fresher, which is very surprising for that Audi. He has not pit. So Piano Elephant's done nearly 9 laps on those tyres, and it's a lot less wear than I expected out of the Audi. It's fantastic that Piano is possibly going to open himself up to a chance at Luminous' 6th spot now, as he gets a great run out of the final turn. Hopefully the Audi's got enough speed, top-end speed, to keep him at bay. Looks like Luminous is trying to make it hard though. He's going to try and stick it around the outside. They're neck and neck. Piano will have the inside. Is he going to brake late? Oh, he pulls it up and Luminous sweeps him behind. So Piano up to 6th with those fresh tyres, although Luminous will have a good run here and be firmly in the slipstream. All the battling that's happening is just giving Osol Reaper all the clearance he needs to keep 5th. So Luminous up the inside of Piano into the first of the left-handers. Piano tries to keep around the outside, which he does. That's fantastic driving there from those two. Great awareness, great sportsmanship. Excellent to see.
Yeah, nice little battle there. So what's happening up the front?
Suit Lad finds himself with a 5.5 second advantage with only 3 more turns left to navigate. Fantastic effort from Suit Lad. I'm not sure what position he started in, but he found himself in 3rd after only a couple of laps, 2 laps maybe. And with the front 2 pitting, he finds himself handed a race victory. Suit Lad relatively new to wheel as well, so fantastic. Good to see him get a win there. See what he can do in the reverse grid.
Yeah.
Flashing the lights as he crosses the line. Suit Lad, once again, well done there. Up you baby, controlled the race for the middle couple of laps, and then Pitt gave it to Suit Lad. He finds himself in 2nd. Dale in his McLaren in 3rd. King Oscar keeps 4th in the Jag. Osol Reaper's BMW comes home in 5th. Piano fends off Luminous for the rest of the laps and keeps 6th. Luminous in 7th. Heartstopper 8th. Viking Racer in 9th after his incident. And Warpath in his Nissan is trying to fend off an angry Audi of Rob Wood for a race to the line. Rob Wood gonna finish in 11th and Warpath will finish in 10th though. That's race 1 done. Fantastic driving to all involved. Very minimal contact and great viewing. That was thoroughly enjoyable. Hope everyone on the stream enjoyed that. Suit Lad's little victory montage. Gets to wear the reef. Up 4 positions, there you go, and a clean race. That's fantastic driving there, Suit Lad. One to watch for the reverse grid, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Up You Baby picks up the bonus points for fastest lap. And who got qualifying? I can't remember.
Dale dominated
that's
qualifying.
Right, yeah. Yes, that's right.
So we'll have a small break here. The drivers just stretch their legs, have a glass of water, whatever they need, and then we'll go straight into race 2 after about 2 minutes normally.
Yeah, cool. Well, it could be that time.
Oh, it's I've just checked my watch. It is about that time, isn't it?
It is that time.
Strap yourself in, people, because it's time for everybody's favorite segment, Footnotes, Fun Facts.
Alrighty, Footnote, what do we got?
Alright, here we go. We're back on the animal reproduction facts. I didn't bring you guys a fact last week because I wasn't commentating. So anyone who has any complaints can take it up with me personally and I will send a piece of poo to your front door. But anyway, the fact for today, there's a species of insect called a Neotroglus. They're little insect flea-looking things, and the genders actually have the reverse genitalia. So the female has the dick. So the males get pegged. Now, these sexual encounters can last for up to 70 hours. That's a lot of pegging.
Whoa.
I can safely say I would not want to be a male Neotroglus.
Another interesting fun fact.
We do like to bring a bit of education to the channels. We're not just a racing channel, we're an animal documentary channel as well. Maybe we'll do a live stream on animals one time. The 19 laps of a reverse grid race shaping up around Interlagos. I'm excited. All the fast guys should be at the back, slower guys towards the front. Although we had a few mistakes throughout race 1, which is going to upset the order a bit. Viking, who fought his way through the field to at one point in time be in 3rd or 4th, finds himself starting 3rd in this race.
Yeah.
So he's going to be straight up near the front.
So Suit Lad, Up You, and Dale going to be chasing him down if they can.
and the Audis not launching too well off the line, I think we'll see a FT1 in position 1 before the end of the Centre chicane, or whatever it's called. Not too familiar with my corner names around Interlagos. Very challenging to pronounce most of them. They are all in, I assume, the native language, which is not my first language, as you may have guessed. Couple of new people in the chat. Intrinsic, green tea, which I assume is herbs. Piper just saying the left turn, it's very descriptive. Turn 1, turn 2, left, right, good night. Oh, we're 2 minutes away. Bit of a longer break for these guys today.
I'll see if I can. We had one of our BMW teammates had a karting accident yesterday, I think. Flipped his kart, so actually I might try and find some.
Is Tank still in the chat with us?
Let's see if I can bring that footage up on the screen. That was epic.
Not sure if Tank's still in the chat, but he was earlier. Hopefully at home, resting up, recovering. Gonna get back into some wheel-to-wheel racing soon enough.
Yeah, he's out for 8 weeks apparently. Collarbone.
Yeah, it's not a lot of protection in the old go-karts. And when you're upside down, the first point of contact's your head. That's never going to end well when you flip one of those. I've been putting mine together all weekend for a race next week, so hopefully I don't end up in a similar position.
I'm just going to download. Let me bring this footage up for everyone, if I can.
I actually missed the stream last week, so I'm not sure if it was announced or not, but on the stream, public congratulations to you Fine Moves for the arrival of Mini Fine Moves.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, thank you. He's been home for a day now. But yeah, actually, here's the... Oh, there it is. I've just brought it up for the viewers. Hopefully that loops again, but that was nasty.
Yeah, it's just gone right over. It's a very interesting incident. Oh, we're back. Final has started. Everyone is on the grid, ready for reverse grid race. We've got Rob Witt off pole, followed by Warpath, Viking, Heartstopper down to the back, which is your race winner, Suit Lad. We'll stay on board with Suit Lad and watch him carve through the field in the first couple of corners. Hopefully not too much carnage in front. Oh, it's a slow launch from Suit Lad. Bogging it down hardcore there. He's going to take a back seat for all the carnage that's happening in turn 1. King Oscar diving up the inside there. Keeps it clean. Oh, they're trying to go 3 wide. Ozsol, and there's an Audi of Piano and King Oscar Jag. They managed to keep it clean though, which is great. Viking looking up the inside and takes that position cleanly from Heartstopper there. So Viking up to second now. Rob Wood still leading the race. Heartstopper relegated to third. Warpath fourth. Luminous finds himself in fifth. We've got Suit Lad and Dale still at the back, and Up You Baby as well. So the top 3 from last race still at the back, not managing to find any positions through the first sequences of corners. Oh, Suit Lad's jumped Dale there, but
yeah, this will heat up nicely by the time we get
certainly
to.
Will.
Yeah, that might see a few 2-stops in this race possibly.
Yeah, I think those that 1-stop in race 1 will at least be doing a 2-stop in race 2.
Yeah.
Those that no-stopped race 1 could possibly go either way.
Yeah.
Up You Baby looking up the back of King Oscar now. He's got a great run. He darts to the inside and actually gets a bit of overlap straight away. He's picking up a little bit of slipstream. He's going to look to outbrake King Oscar here and take that position from him. King Oscar sweeps it round the outside, gives himself the inside for the right. Ooh.
Got a bit loose there.
Baby just grabs a bit too much throttle and has a bit of a tank slapper. He gives up a position to Suit Lad. So Suit Lad's now putting the pressure on King Oscar. And he's got an Up You Baby Aston Martin right next to him.
Oh, wow. He's gone a bit deep, I think.
Oh, wow. Was that contact? Or did King Oscar just drive off the track by himself?
He went a little bit late on the brakes, but he's held it together and he's into 8th.
Yeah, so King Oscar relegated back down to 10th now. Dale still back in last. Suit Lad and Up You have finally got around. Now they've got to find the back of Piano Elephant in 7th, which they should do in no time at all as they're only 1 second back. Viking Racer has found himself into the lead. He got around Robwood. The Viking Racer is out in front. He's going to stretch those legs and try and open up as big of a gap as possible. So when Suit Lad, Dale and Up You get through the field, the gap is going to be unbreachable. Piper's challenged you to do a 10-stop 5 moves.
Oh, gosh. What's the pit time? Like 6 seconds? No.
That's 7.5. 7.5 with no fuel.
Do we have G-Man in the chat? That's the question.
Is G-Man here? He was in a practice lobby earlier before bailing out. So he might be around the traps. Oh, Tombo's here. I missed those messages earlier. G'day, Tombo. Tombo, of course, it deserves some credit for the Footner's Fun Fact jingle.
Yeah, Tombo whipped up a fine piece of artistry there.
Indeed. So Up You Baby's up to 7th now, as there's a fierce battle between Ozsol and Heartstopper, sorry. Been side by side for a bunch of corners.
Yep. Yeah, we can see I'm on with oh, there we go. Up You's made it past Heartstopper.
Yeah, it's cost them. Going too wide around the hairpin has allowed Up You to get the drive out of there and take the position from Heartstopper. King Oscar also gets involved. Luminous looking for a piece of that cake as well. Luminous and Dale. It's a terrible sequence of corners for poor old Heartstopper there in his Audi. He's also probably going to lose one to Suit Lad now, just because of the terrible exit of the last turn. Suit Lad dives to the inside, and he brakes late and takes the position from Heartstopper. Heartstopper finds himself going from 6th to last. Oh, poor old Heartstopper. It's not a good thing, but it does happen in racing. In battle for 6th, Up You Baby taking the position from... Oh, Ozsol. Ozsol goes wide. Piano goes wide in front of Up You. Up You's going to get another spot here. Oh, there's contact. They're bashing each other around on the straight, but Piano does concede to serve his penalty.
Piano's got a... Yeah.
Yeah, so Up You's been gifted 5th now. Dale sliding up, so Dale right behind Up You. Dale in 5th. Ozsol in 6th. Piano back down to 3rd. Suit Lad trying to get involved now as well. He's right on the back. Oh, he's under pressure from King Oscar. King Oscar up the inside. There's contact with an Audi. Suit Lad is pushed all the way out wide. They are in a huge pack right now. Suit Lad finally gets his way around the Jaguar there, and they settle back into single file. Intense racing happening here. So anyone who will be two-stopping, expect to see in the pits around lap 6 or 7. 6 for the undercut, or 7 for the long first stint, which would then be followed by 2 sixes.
Gosh, missed that. Up You's up to 4th.
Yeah, no, we got that, didn't we?
Oh, did we? Alright.
Yeah, just before the intense battles before. So Dale still fighting off Oz Soul Reaper there. Just behind them, Suit Lad's trying to find his way. Your race 1 winner finds himself in 8th after 5 laps. Not having the start to the race he would have wanted. Oh, he has gone up to 7th now, taking that from Piano. He does have good tyres, though, old Suit Lad. He's driving very well. In traffic, he's just sitting back, biding his time.
Yep, plenty of time.
Doesn't look like we have G-Man in the chat.
The G-Man.
Yeah, he's not viewing tonight. Hopefully he's racing later. I'm not sure if he's RSVP'd or not, actually.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah,
Let's get him in the commentary box.
Haha.
Oh, is he?
We
Yeah, right.
Should have done that, yeah. Suit Lad on the back of Oz Soul Reaper now, who's only just behind Dale. So the next 2 positions in sight for Suit Lad. Up You Baby in 4th, bridging the gap to the top 3 battle pack there, consisting of Viking, Warpath and Rob Widd. The Viking with a 1.2 advantage over Warpath, and Up You Baby's 3.3 seconds off of the lead, so he's finding time. He's going to be on the back of Viking in no time at all. It's important for Dale and Suit Lad to get through and follow Up You Baby. Oh, Suit Lad has a moment. Suit Lad getting it all wrong through the center S and finds himself back down in 10th. Grab a replay on that.
Oh, he's just braked a bit late after that first corner. Come through and... yeah, just got a bit loose on that second right-hander.
Yeah, it's very easy to do. He was trying to take it outside line, and it's gonna offset. Yeah, it's just unsettling. Poor old Suit Lad there, all the hard work. He's back down in 10th. The race isn't over though. He's only 10 seconds off the lead, and with 13 laps to go, he can still get there. We know he's got the pace. He did win race 1 comfortably. That being said, he was gifted a bit through the pit stops of the guys in front, but you can't take away the fantastic drive of Suit Lad. So Up You Baby has found the back of Rob Widd in the battle for 3rd. Rob Widd dropping off the top 2 there, possibly suffering some tyre wear, although Up You Baby's tyres are actually a lot worse. So Up You pushing real hard.
That explains
bringing
his...
the neck out of that Aston.
Yeah, that explains his pit stop in that first race.
Yeah, so maybe he'd probably be on a 2-stop maybe. Tyres aren't too bad though. I think he might be able to make a 1-stop work. Haven't seen anyone go in the pits yet though.
They are quick, those Astons.
So we've passed laps 6 and 7, which is which were the laps for 2 stoppers. Oh, we're on lap 7 now, sorry. So someone may stop in this lap.
And yeah, Up You's moved up to 3rd.
And he's only 2.5 seconds off the lead now, so even getting around Wood, he has made up time. He's got 1.8 to Warpath, which I think he'll find in the next 2 laps with his pace at the moment. Oh, he has gone a bit wide there. That's not the fastest way around that corner.
Yeah. But Suit Lad, he's got 9 seconds to catch up to the guys.
Yeah, so he's found half a second in the last lap. It's not enough, but he is managing his tyres quite well. So hopefully in the later legs of the stint, he can find more than half a second a lap and give himself an opportunity for a podium.
Yeah,
Dale has found himself past Soul Reaper there. Unless they were already like that. But Dale in 5th. He was neck and neck with Up You for a while there, just dropping off with some tyre wear. He is ducking into the pits. So Dale on the 2-stop strategy, the only one to pit so far. Everyone else staying out. So everyone on the 1-stop except for Dale.
Interesting.
Maybe a few of them were planning on a 1-stop and then a 2-stop, and then when they realised the 1-stop didn't work in race 1, they changed their strategies for race 2.
Well, we've got a Warpath here is just slowly gaining on Viking. for first.
He is, yes, and he's bringing Up You Baby along with him. So we are shaping up for a three-way battle for the lead very soon. Rob Wood has dropped 2.5 seconds off of Up You Baby. Really struggling in that Audi in the late stages of this stint.
Yep, Up You's closing in. Oh, Viking Racer almost goes off.
Keeps it together though and keeps his lead. Up You Baby nearly in slip. Just quickly hopping back to 7th, we have Suit Lad getting a good run on a Soul Reaper, finding himself back in the mix. He's now 8 seconds off the lead. It's not over for Suit Lad. It's not over. I'm very keen to see where Suit Lad's going to be in 10 laps time. If Up You Baby can get around these two guys and start lapping in clean air, I'm not sure that Suit Lad's going to have a chance for the win, but if Up You Baby gets held up for just a little bit more, I think we'll see Suit Lad involved. He's rapidly catching Piano Elephant in the Audi in front there as well.
They're battling in front, which is just helping everyone.
Yeah, that's why it's very important to pick your battles, especially at a point like this in the race where everyone's about to pit. I wonder if we're going to see everyone in the pits or if someone's going to try and make the overcut work because of the clean air. Oh, Up You Baby around! Up You Baby spins it!
Oh no, I just missed that. Let's
No! Oh,
save that
Up You Baby
replay.
back down to 4th. Yes, let's watch that on a replay. Looks like he's done it all by himself.
Here we go, on board with Up You.
Oh,
no, just too much gas. Oh, he's done a full 360. Nasty.
Yeah, we did get that on the stream as well, which is good. We were watching that, just not in cockpit cam.
Yeah, got.
So now,
Wow. All right. Well, that's Warpath's into the pits. Vikings now in Herrick's first.
Out. Warpath in the pits. Up You Baby and Piano stay out. Rob Wood in the pits. Suit Lad in the pits. Warpath with the most fuel. Heartstopper equal amount of fuel on 37. Suit Lad not too bad in 31. Rob Wood really struggling there with 27 fuel. Soul Reaper, Piano, Up You and Viking all stay out though. Up You Baby finding a little bit more time through the first series of corners to Viking. He's got to make it all back up now. And on these worn tyres, he's going to have the in-lap of his life to stay competitive here. I'm not sure that Viking or Up You Baby will be coming out in first. I think the first of the one-stoppers, which is Warpath, is going to inherit the lead of the race here. So Suit Lad's come out in 9th. Took on a lot more fuel. He hasn't managed to jump anyone in the pits. In fact, I think he lost a position. So there's 5 still to pit. We'll re-update the order once everyone settles back into their positions. Viking Racer rounding the final turn. I think we're going to see him duck into the pits. Yes, we are. So Viking in, Up You Baby should follow, which he does. Piano Elephant will also pop in. No, he stays out again. And Soul. Piano and Soul staying out again. I'm not sure what the game plan is here. They can't no-stop. They both don't have the fuel for it. Just going for a really significant overcut by the looks. Not sure how that's going to work for him.
Yeah, that's it could hurt them.
Indeed. So Warpath is your effective race leader, as I predicted earlier. He's the first of the stoppers. He's got a 4.7 second advantage to King Oscar at the moment. Hopefully he's fueled up enough to get home. It looks like he's okay, but he's done a fantastic job through that pit stop to be where he is. Dale Teeks finds himself in second, fueled up to get home as well. No, not quite. He's going to have to take tyres, I reckon. The fuel looks good. But Dale stopping on lap 7. So he brimmed the tank. He should be good on fuel to get home, but he probably will take tyres in 3 laps, 2-3 laps time. Suit Lad up to 6th. He finds himself 7 seconds behind Warpath, your effective race leader. King Oscar yet to pit as well, so Suit Lad's going to get gifted another position here. He's going to use the slipstream on the straight while he can. He's got a great run out of there, actually. So I expect to see King Oscar in the pits. Piano or Soul Reaper. King Oscar probably going to dive in as well. Yes, he does. So Suit Lad up to 3rd. Behind Dale. And Up You Baby really suffering through the series of pit stops and stuff. He finds himself in 6th. Because of that spin and the pit stop 2 laps apart, he just, a bit of argy-bargy through Viking Racer there, but he gets the position.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a bit far off. He might have a chance at a podium, but that spill was very costly.
Yeah, it's not often you can afford to do a 360 in a race and still win.
Yeah.
Not when the lobbies are as tight as they are in wheel-to-wheel racing. Battle for 2nd heating up now. Suit Lad's found the back of Dale's McLaren while Dale's on older tyres. So Suit Lad's going to make mincemeat of Dale. He's going to sit behind for the straight and get the move done into turn 1, I expect.
His tyres just seem a lot fresher.
Yeah, they are. Dale pit on lap 7 and Suit Lad on lap 9. On lap 9.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. It just pulls away though, doesn't it? That McLaren.
Yeah, the McLaren's just unmatchable on the straights.
You're going to need to make your moves like... Oh no! Suit Lad goes wide
it
on
looks
turn
like
1.
he braked late and just tried to pull out from hitting Dale. He's got dirty tyres. He's around!
Gosh.
No, Suit Lad!
No!
Oh, Suit Lad! Oh, that's heartbreaking. He was doing so well. It looked like if he got around that McLaren, he was going to have a shot at the win. But Dale now been gifted at least 2nd place. 4 seconds back to Up You. Oh, actually, if Dale pits, Up You's going to take 2nd. So it may not be the worst race in the world for Up You Baby yet. Warpath still commanding the race by 7 seconds out in front, though. He started up near the front in I think he was 2nd. So he was gifted the starting position, but he's made it work for him. Albeit a few mistakes from the other drivers, like Up You spinning it around and Suit Lad going around as well, 2 of the top guys. Viking Racer down in 4th in his Toyota FT1 as well. He was leading the race for majority of the first stint. Dale pits. Dale blinks from 2nd place. He's not going to take fuel. He's just going to take tyres. Oh, he puts a splash in. Didn't think he needed that. Maybe just a bit of insurance. He's going to come out in 5th. He'll stay on board and see where he slots in. That's going to be 6th or 7th. Oh, he's dropped another one there. The 6th. But he is going to have fresh rubber, and he's got 2 cars immediately in front of him. Soul Reaper in the BMW and Heartstopper in the Audi. I think we're going to see Dale get around them without much issue. But Vikings inherited 3rd. Up You Baby's inherited second, 10 seconds off of Warpath. I'm not sure that Up You Baby, even with his immense pace, is going to be able to find the back of Warpath, unless Warpath makes a significant error.
Yeah, it's looking like these the podium is locked in, I think.
Yeah, I missed what happened to old Luminous though, but Luminous down in last place in his Red Bull BMW.
Yeah, it's strange. He had a great round 6 where he had the 6th quickest time in the league, and yeah, he hasn't had a lot of consistency.
Wasn't it?
Might have been, yeah, but
yeah,
just lacked a bit of
consistency. GR4 very strong.
Round 6, whatever that was.
Yeah, he's got a couple of laps in there that he's 49, which wasn't a pit lap. I was actually. He's 2-stopped. He must have 2-stopped. Lap 6 and lap 10. That doesn't make a lot of sense though. I'm not sure if it's a strategy error or if there's been a mistake made on the track. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, well,
jumping up to 5th, we've got Dale managing to get his way around Soul Reaper, taking 5th. Next on the hit list is Heartstopper in his Audi. The Dale putting the fresh rubber to work. His Heartstopper's gone wide. Dale's going to be able to drive past him like he's standing still. Soul Reaper may even be able to capitalise. No, he's just pulling out of the move there, slots in behind. But Dale back up to 4th. On the 2-stop, not too bad. He's 17 seconds off the lead though. It is a significant amount of time. Warpath very low on fuel compared to everyone else, so I'm possibly a bit concerned that Warpath may be underfueled. Hence why you got such a large gap. He's staying out though, so maybe just going to flick to a fuel saving setting and save some fuel. Or it is also entirely possible that everyone else overfueled.
Do you get the fastest lap data there, Footner?
Yes, we've got Suitlad with a 131.367, which is very competitive for Lobby C. Very competitive indeed. Possibly with Slipstream, Suitlad has found himself in traffic for the entirety of the race, basically.
Let's go up into 7th. What's going on here? There were 3
Viking
wide.
Racer wide.
Looked like they were 3 wide coming down that straight.
They probably were. Also, off broadcast there, we had Viking Racer go too deep into turn 1. Lost a bunch of time to Dale now. Dale finds himself 1 second off of Viking. So it looks like Dale is going to take 3rd place from Viking before the end of the race. Up You Baby not managing to breach that gap to Warpath very quickly. Gap only at 9.7 seconds. 9.5 now. So they're just trading a couple of tenths here and there. Warpath doing a fantastic job to keep that lead and that gap consistent, especially against Up You, who we know has pace.
Got the baby
Something
here in the background.
must have happened between King Oscar and Robwid. Luminous is up to 9th and Robwid and King Oscar down in 10th. Both of them with very long lap times for this lap, so I believe they've come together. Not sure if it's probably too late for a replay on that one. In fact,
Yeah, I think I've missed that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, Robwood getting it all sorts of squirrely out of there. King Oscar going to drive around the outside. Yeah, so sorry we missed that. Not sure what happened there. Suitlad still sitting in 8th, trying to find the back of Heartstopper's Audi. Well, poor old Suitlad probably should have been only a few seconds off of Warpath by now if the race shaped out how he would have planned. We've got to get the battle for 3rd happening. Dale has found the back of Viking. He was side by side from the previous straight, but he pulled out of the move with 2 wheels off the track as well, which sent him into a massive slide, taking a bit of tyre life out. Dale is on the fresh rubber though. Viking using a lot of his tyres. FT1 not the nicest on its tyres. It does love this track though. It's one of those aero cars that just loves to be flung through the high aero, high downforce corners. Dale surely going to use the speed of that McLaren and that exit just to drive.
This will be an easy overtake here.
Yeah, picking up a little bit of slipstream while he can, and he'll pull out and make the move happen.
Oh, just memories at Monza with those McLarens.
Yeah, nothing Viking could do there. He didn't even have any overlap at the start of the braking zone. Just had to concede the position. So Dale up to third. 6 seconds off of Up You Baby with 2 laps to go. Even though he's on fresher rubber, I can't see him making 6 seconds up. He's setting purple sectors though. That's one way to try and get it done. Dale driving the nuts off of that McLaren, that's for sure. Up You Baby's slipped back down to over 10 seconds to Warpath as well. So Up You Baby making a few errors. Warpath being as consistent as ever. Cutting great laps. 10-second advantage. He's got a couple of corners and 1 lap to go. I can't see Warpath losing it from here. I don't want to put the commentator's curse on him though. See if there's another battle around the place. He's got space either side. Viking trying to hang on to Dale. I don't think he's going to be able to make a move though. Viking's tyre is just too old and that McLaren just too quick.
We've got the 2 Audis here going at it a little bit. It's in 7th.
Oh, and Suitlad's managed to find his way around both of them. Suitlad trying to recover just a bit from this massive moment earlier. In fact, he's in the slipstream of Oz Soul Reaper. So Suitlad looking like he
one
would
lap to
shape
go
up for a 5th.
Vikings right on the back of Dale.
Yeah,
Keeping
they're
the
not
pressure
letting
on.
it go. Dale, probably one of the only one of the top 3 from race 1 that hasn't made a catastrophic mistake. Oh, speed mistake. Soul Reaper dips a wheel wide. Suitlad's now chewing time out of that lead. He's made up 2 tenths, nearly 3 tenths. Suitlad rapidly running out of corners. I don't think Viking's going to be able to get the move done on Dale.
Suitlad almost had Soul there.
Oh, Soul with a penalty.
Penalty?
Soul taking a 1 second penalty. He's parked it up on the grass. Warpath crosses the line in first. 10 seconds ahead of second place Up You Baby. But we'll stay on board with... oh no, so that battle doesn't exist anymore. So Dale is going to keep Viking Racer back for third. Viking takes 4th. Suitlad climbs his way back up to 5th. Piano takes 6th. Heartstopper 7th. Soul Reaper dropping from 5th or 4th to 8th there on the last lap due to a penalty. I'm not sure what the go was there. Luminous finding himself in 9th. King Oscar 10th. And Robwid, who is miles back after what I can only assume is a big incident. Oh, he's lost it again there. Robwid just must have had a couple of slides this lap and taken all his tyre life out. The minute 40 lap before the last corner. But Robwid will take 11th. So fantastic effort there from Warpath to take the win, and a commanding win at that in that Nissan. Up You Baby, great drive from near the back of the pack to take second, especially having a 360 spin in there. May have been a different result if that hadn't happened. Suitlad coming from the back of the grid to 5th as well was one of the high movers. And Dale also getting up to 3rd. It was a great race, thoroughly enjoyed that. Nice clean driving there, Lobby C.
Yeah, well done everyone.
So we will be streaming Lobby A for you guys soon as well. That race starts in 28 minutes, so stay tuned, turn the bell notifications on, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss when we go live. We'll be live every Sunday unless technical difficulties or attendance is an issue, but we'll notify you over the Discord on that. There, once again, congratulations to the winners there. Myself and Fine Moves are going to go and get ready for some Lobby A action.
That's it. That is it. All right, catch you guys next week.
Signing off.